right. I'm going to start off by saying all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops of GMS. Shalom to you, beautiful Akim, that's believing in the truth, pushing the truth, using your life as a living sacrifice by the four winds of the world. Shalom to you, very few sisters that's listening, which is Aqua, that's listening and learning violence, as the scripture says so. It's your brother Ahmad out of GMS Lake City camp, coming back, Lord willing, edifying video. But I titled this one, Esau pulled over the wrong Jake. You know, Esau, you weak. You know, Esau is weak. You know, his feelings is hurt. Let me get this piece out and then we'll jump right into it. Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach, 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You know, and this is one thing that we know, that you cannot trust the so-called white man. He does not have it in your best interest in anything. Remember, they are out to steal, kill, and destroy. We'll get another one, then we're going to get this clip. The Lord willing, this is edifying and straight to the point. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished with your brother that are in the world. Hey, so we understand, and we gotta be vigilant, be sober, because Esau be looking for moments to trap Jake's up, man. You know, they be looking for moments to trap Jake's up. That's why we try to tell Jake on this end, man. You gotta, everywhere you go, you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta, and like they say, you gotta keep your head on the swivel, because there's nothing but traps out here, man. You always gotta pay attention. For those that, you know, you're driving, you know, texting and driving, hey, you really don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna pull up this video. We're gonna jump right into it. Lord willing, this is fine. But as you see here, Cox pulls over black judge and lives to regret it. Right. And he lives to regret it. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's from Body Cam Classified YouTube channel. You know, I can want to subscribe. Or you very few aqua that's into stuff like this, you can subscribe to that channel and watch the videos. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. Let me load this up.
Makes me question a lot.
Wow, I was like, you got to break or make a turn or something. That's suspicious.
I think he saw me and got.
Of course, you know, they gotta throw the little commercials to lock it.
Surprise, really? What would make me nervous?
If you're hiding something, obviously. License and registration, please.
Okay, that's what I was waiting on you to ask. Okay. So, this is my license. Probably should have asked that before you assumed that.
And I'll ask the questions, okay? And this vehicle's registered to you.
Did I just give you those documents?
You know, you people always want to argue and make things way more difficult than they have.
You heard what he said? You people. Because that's how Esau thinks of us. The so-called white men do not respect us, man. They're not our friend, they're not your buddy, they are your enemy. He said, you people. Remember, since Trump is in the office, that spirit is on him, man. That spirit of, oh, there's nothing they can do to us. Hey, we're going back to the KKK days, man. White water fountains. That's the spirit that's coming back on Esau. You people.
See, I just asked you a question. All you have to do is answer.
You
know what, man? Just stay right here. I'll be back.
Hey, and what happened was he so-called pulled her over for a tail light. He said her tail light was busted. Now, rumor has it, and I don't see it in this video, but I went to the comments. They said that he busted out her tail light. And she gonna call it out too. But anyway.
And here's your registration, your license. There's your citation.
A citation for?
I just told you.
So you gave me
Reckless driving, endangering those around you. You're going too slow.
5 miles less than okay. And I endangered people. Okay, but too slow. Okay, and you know, power doesn't come in a uniform. It really comes from what you know.
That's an interesting statement, ma'am. And what I do know is I have not searched this entire vehicle.
It is. You heard that? You see? You see? You heard it? You see what he did? He covered the camera and he busted out her tail light. Let's go back into that same precept, 1 Peter 5 and 8. Because hey, that's the wicked. This is what they about, man. This is why you gotta be careful. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober. This is exactly why you want to be in a sober mind and you want to be in the spirit at all times when you're dealing with this man. Because this man ain't nothing but a carnal man. He's a freaking nagging child, man. Just a whiny child that's aggravated. Because guess what? Their queendom is coming to an end. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, and the devil only stands for deceiver. And Esau knows he's the deceiver. So-called white man and so-called white woman, a deceiver of the earth, man. It says, as a roaring lion walking about seeking who he may devour. And that's all he's doing. And that's why I said, and I titled this video, Esau, you weak, because you're going to mess with a elderly so-called black woman, trying to pick on her and get her roused up so you can have a reason and a cause to put your hands on her and lock her up. And these are times that we're in, man. And she's a judge. Remember now, she's a judge. Let me get this also. Where is it at? I want to get this too. When they do stuff like that, you know, you just got to stay calm. Make sure you pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. Matthew 5 and 25. Agree. Hey, this is all red letters, so it's Yahweh Shai. Agree with thy adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, least at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. And look, he don't even know. Hey, he's the adversary, right? But he got delivered to the judge. And so happy the judge is a woman, you know. Hey, that judge is a Jake. She's a Jake, you know. More likely she even Judah, from tribe of Judah. So he done got delivered. He delivered his own self into the judge, man. And now he gonna do time behind him, you know. Damn devil. Let's go back to the video.
You have a broken taillight, ma'am. That's another citation.
What are you doing?
It's illegal to be driving around with a broken taillight.
Yeah, after you broke it.
I did not break it. I'm trying to keep the street safe.
Actually, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a like for the commercial. I hate the commercial.
You know what? Intentional damage, intentional property damage is a misdemeanor. You want me to read you the statute?
Why are you dressed like that? Why are you wearing a robe?
Surprise, Judge.
I'm not a judge. I'm a police officer.
Not you, me. How about that?
You're a judge.
No, I just wearing this robe because I have nothing else to do.
Well, you don't act like a judge. And you definitely don't look like a judge.
Yeah, what do they look like?
Not you.
Oh, not me? What do they look like? I don't look like a judge? Well, guess what? I am one, and I'm on my way to work now. But you know what? I've sentenced more men with better discipline than you. You'll be standing when I walk in court. Surprise.
Ma'am, why didn't you just lead with telling me that you were a judge? All you had to do was tell me you were a judge.
I didn't have to tell you nothing. You treat every citizen with respect.
I do. I'm just doing my job.
That's what it'd make if I was a judge. What difference? You still didn't have the right to break my tail light, and then you give me a citation with that? I'll see you.
1019. Man, the station's calling me. Just get home safely. We'll just settle this with the warning, okay? You need to get your taillight fixed. It's not safe to be driving like that, and please just drive the speed limit.
Hey, you see how he Esau know you done fucked up, man. Hey, she handled it smooth too, man. Let me get this. Hey, she handled it real smooth, you know. You don't bust that lady tail light out, and you just get home safely. And he handled it smooth though. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh his own enemies to be at peace with him. Hey, so you see towards the end of the video, oh, now you want to be all peaceful. You get home safely, ma'am. Why didn't you tell me you was a judge? You get home safely, ma'am. You just get that tail light fixed. Yeah, after you just busted out. You know, hey, Esau's a demon, man. He's just a fucking demon, man. How about your oh man, he's gonna get judged, man. He's gonna get judged by the judge herself. She said, when I walk in the courtroom, you'll be standing. Or no, right? She said, all right, you'll be sitting. I'm about it up. Hey, that's justice, man. Hey, yeah, stand your monkey ass up. You saw. Hey, but see, that's how they move. That's how they move. You see what they do? That's why you got to be sober. You got to be vigilant, man. You got to pray to your Yahweh Shem Shai and have mercy on you and be with you at all times, because you never know what this devil got up their sleeves, man. They can pull you over. You ain't paying attention. Because I seen another clip. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or last week. This one Jake was getting pulled over and he had his phone on record, and a cop went in the back seat, and you can see the cop from his camera throw some crack in the back seat of his car, and then try to plant him. And then the dude said, "Did you just throw that in my car? I got you on recording." So you got to be vigilant. You got to be sober-minded, man. a head on the swivel out here in Babylon, because Esau, hey, listen, with the legislations and stuff that they're passing, where they can just come in, they can pull you over, they ain't got to tell you why they pulling you over. They ain't got to worry about you knowing your statutes and their statutes and their laws. They're going to just pull you over and do what they want to do to you. These are times we're coming into. So you want to be careful out here. So anyway, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. It's your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida, coming from Lake City GMS camp. May the blessing let you be upon your household. Hey, keep your head on the swivel out here. Devil busy. It hurt. Shalom.